Hey guys, Boris from BK Forex. Welcome to our Forex Daily Technicals for 9/12/13. Dollar gets in trouble. As always, for trading foreign exchange or margin carries a high level of risk, may not be suitable for all investors. So I ask you to read this disclaimer very carefully to understand all the risks associated with trading margin. Seek advice from a financial advisor if you have any doubts. Well, I think the central story today was the weakness in the dollar, and the fact that right after yesterday, when we were able to hold the hundreds, we had a big reversal today in dollar yen. And as you can see now, dollar yen is again kind of weaker into the Asia Open as we now dip below the 99.80s and kind of on our way towards targeting against 99.50 support. Now, dollar yen still, in my opinion, not quite negative. Although if we do break 99.50, that would really seal its fate as a near-term top for the time being. But it is just sort of doing a little bit of consolidation, and the fact that it kind of topped out at 150 and not able to close above that does not bode well for the dollar yen long term right now. And I think that's kind of the key thing that I think surprised many people. The fact that we had all this positive momentum yesterday and the momentum failed to follow through suggests that there may be more sellers, and we could be probing 90, 98, 99 as we go forward. As I said, I think the critical level here today is going to be 99.50. If we can hold that level, if we can sort of stabilize underneath there, that would still put us on a more or less positive track for dollar yen. If we start fading right below it into the 99s, that would really suggest perhaps a lower top here against lower top here, lower top here, lower top here, and perhaps more distribution in dollar yen. So very much worth watching. A euro, on the other hand, surprised in the North American session, took out the 33s and held the 33s, and we're sort of sitting right now relatively well, right near the day's highs, as a matter of fact, at 33.18. So that looks relatively good, but the euro really is coming up against 33.50 is a reasonable target, but then after that, it really comes into some very, very serious choppiness because there's a tremendous amount of chunkiness here in the 3400s, 3450s that is going to take a tremendous amount of power to overcome. We've already had a very strong bounce here off the 3150s right here the last 3 or 4 days. So the extension could go another 50, 60 points, but I do think it looks like it's getting tired as the trade is going to consolidate a little bit. Pound finally took out the 5750s and now is just clear sailing on its way. It depends, of course, if we can get more positive risk momentum going on. But 58.50 next one in Q, and then after that, of course, the real big target is going to be the 59.160 area, which hasn't been seen in quite a long time. So the pound breakout looks legitimate, and unless we have a massive reversal today, it is a very powerful move that could extend at least certainly to the 58.50s as the night progresses. And lastly, the Aussie today is the key event risk. We have the Australian labor data in front of us, just in about an hour or so. And that could seal the fate one way or the other. If we have positive data and Aussie can take out 93.50s, that really puts it square up on a path towards 95s and a big short covering squeeze forward. If we have a big reversal in the trade, then it may be just a little bit of a top here around ahead of 93.50 level. In either case, it still looks very constructive. The fact that we cleared this 93 resistance looks very, very positive. And if we can definitely push to 93.50s, that really puts it in a very, very comfortable trade on the long side. So that's kind of how the night shapes up. It's all weakness on the dollar across every single front, and it should be interesting to see if we can get some extensions as the night progresses into tomorrow's trade. Wish you guys the best of luck, the best trade. This is Boris Over and out.